Lady Karun, and she's so beautiful tonight. I mean, honestly, whatever she put together for her outfit already made the audience love her even more. And I just want to say hi to you and find out, how did you feel about your performance? How do you feel about tonight?
I had a lot of fun, and the audience, like really cool people came out, so they gave me more life. Yeah.
You know, tonight is the Kayak Festival concert, right? And you came out there and you gave out your best energy. But generally, did it meet your expectation? And you're going on from this point on, what is it that you're looking forward to do?
I didn't know what to expect because it's their first festival, the Kaya Festival, and it's a show that came on after the actual races, so it's tied in with the horse racing. So I have no idea what to expect, but yeah, it was really cool.
Did you actually watch the horse racing early on?
No, I didn't. I was having a Sunday lunch thing with my son, and I wanted to bring him because I know he would love the horses, but we just didn't manage. Yeah.
It was really, really good. But over and above, your performance was really, really good. And obviously, the audiences love your music and love your performances. So just talk to us a little bit about, what you believe in terms of your genre, your beliefs, and your inspiration when you create music.
First of all, thank you. Yeah. What my beliefs when I make music? I just aim to make timeless music, and I just aim to be honest and authentic, because I've never considered myself a pop artist, but I still feel like whatever kind of music that you make can come into like the mainstream or the pop. Sometimes it just happens just like that. So I always just intend to make what's in my heart, because I'm gonna have to perform that probably for the rest of my life. Yeah.
Would you compare the audiences when you performed internationally and locally with the kind of music that you actually do? How would you find the reception? How would you find the audience? How would you find, generally just creating the music?
I mean, every show is different. I just came back from the UK. I did a tour with some really cool people. We did London, Manchester, and Liverpool, and all those three venues were completely different. So I can't really say that the UK artists, the UK audience, and the Kenyan audience is this and that and whatever. But generally, these days, I feel like people are a lot more open to different sounds. And so even in Kenya, when people do come to my shows, usually they have to be familiar with my music to like really open up to it. But I've been having a better time performing. Like when I first started out, I felt like I was kind of singing to an empty, like a dead space. Yeah.
It's interesting that you say when you first started out, and even when you're performing, you mentioned, when you were back in 17 and even now in the age that you are right now, the music that you sang and you created and you performed it today, but people actually love the music that you created back then. Talk to me about, creating that music and discovering that people appreciate the same kind of music and even love you even more.
Are you referring to my first album? The throwback that I just played on stage, yeah. I think that ties back into what I was telling you about just me being honest, and I'm a fan of music, so I tend to bring a lot of musicality into my music. So I feel like people in the audience, if they approach listening to music in the same way of it just being music, then it doesn't matter when that song was made, it'll still be awesome. Like people still do throwbacks from like the 70s, 80s, 90s, and it's still like there's timeless music that it doesn't matter when it was written, people will still.
How do you think you've grown as an artist back then and now, and even how do you think you're going to be 5 years from now, 3 years from now, that transition across time?
I mean, first of all, I've grown up. I started out when I was 14 and now I'm 25. So it's like a bit over 10 years. I'm a lot more sure of what I want, but I bring my own energy. I'm a lot less influenced by what's happening around me, and I think that also comes with a certain level of maturity. When you're a teenager, sometimes you really care what other people think. Yeah. I don't know.
Tell me about your outfits tonight. You looked really, really good, really dashing, and yeah.
They can only see the top half right now.
Tell me who put it together and what was the idea behind it?
I put this outfit together. I always go for comfortable clothes. So these are literally like the most comfortable pants that I have in my wardrobe right now. Yeah, I go for comfort, but then also I wanted to look kind of royal today. Hence the glow, the gold. This hair is new. Like my hair underneath here, I've got baby dreads. So I wasn't sure if the world was ready to see my baby dreads. So I threw on this wig.